Alright, I'll show you guys what we've got for gameplay so far. It is a little bit bare bones because we haven't even gotten quite to the beta stage yet. But you can see I've got autosync set up, so whenever I've got a workout, that'll actually come up across the top, and you'll see a different amount of experience as well for that, and a few different rewards that you don't get for steps. Right now the steps only get you shards for your creatures and some tokens. So you've got a sim droid here where you put items from storage. You hit the process button and then you choose one of your slots. Obviously I've got them all taken up right now. And then as you work out, the app will slowly start to grow them, and the growth is dependent on how strong the animal is. So for weaker common animals, it's pretty quick. For things that are bigger like the epics and the beasts, you're going to be working out quite a few times before you get one of those done. And everything right now is based on time. So it doesn't matter if you're lifting weights, going for a run, it's entirely time-based. And so you can see I'm at level 20. And with the animals I've got leveled up right now, I will show you what combat looks like. Again, this looks pretty bare bones, so don't be too shocked when it doesn't look like some of the preview images, but I'll select me. The red around him means he's a beast, and he is currently my strongest creature. A couple of epics, because purple. And then I'm going to go ahead and auto this, just because it'll be faster than me clicking through it. So you can see everything just kind of takes its turn and either attacks, does an action. I've got the ability to heal. Pretty standard turn-based economy. And some of the images for the beta look absolutely amazing because it looks like you'll be standing there beside your creatures facing off. But we don't have any gameplay of that yet that I have been aware of. So most fights you just get a few tokens. Right now the ones that I'm fighting in, you get 300 tokens per fight that you win. And then every, I think it's every 10 fights, you get a creature that's not super common. So, I believe that's how I got my little alligator. Here we go. We won. We got some tokens. And then you can see here at 5:15, I'll be getting the spectacled bear. And then the orb weave spider at 20. So it looks like every 5 actually. I misspoke earlier. And I just got a red-tailed hawk earlier. And then you'll go through and do reviews of other folks who don't have auto sync set up yet. You're looking for 2 things. Sorry about that. Duration and heart rate. Just because at the moment that's how we check things. So this person's got a heart rate on there and their duration at the top. So, and the duration matches the one they put in for the workout. So they get a thumbs up. So you can go over here to the workout screen. You can see I've got 3 options. grind now, you go into a screen where you can choose what you're going to do. Let's say I was going to do yoga. Begin, and it starts a timer. This you do not actually have to have a heart rate tracker for, so if you don't have a tracker, this is how you want to do your workouts. Now, if you try to hit finish now, you've got to work out at least 5 minutes, so it's going to blip up and tell you no. So I'm going to go ahead and resume and then just cancel out. If you do have a tracker and you don't have autosync, you can import an old grind. So all you do is put a screenshot in here, make sure it's got your heart rate and duration. Or if you've got autosync, you can see the options that they've got on here for that so far. They are working to get more set up. And as far as I'm aware, I think there have been some issues with the Garmin Connect. So they've been trying to work with them to work through whatever the issue there is. And then, one other thing in there to show real quick. So you do also have your history in here. So you can just kind of hop through here and see things that you've done in the past if you're trying to keep track of that. So right now, if you've got rewards that you need to redeem, just put your email in there. All settings are in here. I know for me, I turned the music and sound off because they were kind of not my deal. Helio store here. You can see I've got a few options for creatures I could buy. I've already got most of these, so I'm not picking anything up right now. Open bag just shows you your inventory. The food, the DNA collectors, the tickets, we are not able to use yet. But you can see I've got a whole bunch of tokens and then some shards. Both the green ones are for your character. That's how you level up and allocate your strengths. The yellow are how you level up your creatures. And I will show you both while I'm doing this. But first, your platoon. So you can see your entire platoon here on this screen, as well as your platoon strength, which is basically your workouts together as a team. So you can see all of these green circles are counting towards that. And it just counts, I think, everyone's streaks. I could be wrong about that, though. So then you've got global, where you can look at other platoons and kind of compare, contrast how yours is doing to theirs if you so choose. Or that's a good way to look through and figure out. And then you've got banter here, which is just a chat. You really can't do a whole lot on here. You can literally only sound text. So no GIFs, no emojis even, but it's a good chat. For the most part, we actually use our Discord now instead of the Platoon chat. Let's see. So let me go into my traits. So this is where you can do it either here or under stats. You can upgrade your traits. And you can see each has a set cost. So if I want to up my reflex, get a little luckier, and let's make me a little smarter. Everyone could always use being a little smarter. I don't care how smart you are. Which my character is not very yet. So you can see I've got a 64 workout streak. My character is very buffed out and looks like she skips leg day. But, you know, we've got character progression. Like, at some point in time, I might go ahead and lose my streak, which would be hard. I'd have to uncouple my Fitbit. But just to show you, you start out this game looking very emaciated, and this is what you wind up with. once you've got one heck of a streak. I'm kind of hoping they'll give us some options for, body build, because this isn't... I'm not personally a fan of the way this character looks, but, the game is still very much in progress. So if you go to your gear tab, you don't have a whole lot of gear options yet. Now they've shown us what some of this stuff is going to look like, and it looks fantastic. So right now, I can turn it on so you can see my boots and helmet, but I don't have anything I can really change. I can remove my knife or put it back in, but you can see my character doesn't hold it. And nothing else, do I believe, has anything you can put in the slot yet. Nope. And then we don't have any skills yet. That's the feature coming soon there. And then I'll hop into my creatures real quick. So here's my habitants. You cannot level up anything past where you are, which is why that's grayed out there. Now you can see in the upper right hand corner, he's a beast, which is, I think, the second strongest. I think Behemoth is the strongest. But we've got an epic here, rare, and then they've got that color around their box to show you which category they're in when you're not directly looking at them. But, you're already leveled up. Let me pick something that's low level. So I've got my little eye here. You can assign them to your companion. I'm not going to. Level up. So you can either level up one at a time, or you can crank up on the levels and level them right up. And you can see they've got traits here. At the moment, you can't train them. I don't know if that's going to change or not. You can see their stats. And just like with your character, skills are a feature coming soon. And then just to show you where different stuff is. So we've got my habitants here. And then if I hop over, we've got my DNA samples. So those are the ones that still need to go into the sim droid. Those are the ones in the sim droid. So hopefully this wasn't too rambly and it gave you an idea of what we're looking at with our current features. And like I said, once the beta drops, they're supposed to be changing around a lot of the gameplay, so it'll look a lot more dynamic. Because right now, we're still in pre-beta and it still looks a lot more bare bones, but the artwork is cool. I like having my little buddy there with me. I've got the large raven right now, and hope y'all have a good day.